Having the i.d.e.a. Museum and a child on the spectrum, I think, is something that is different for a lot of families. One thing that we run into is that my child on the spectrum will often run off in another direction, right? And won't want to do the same things. And if we go to a place that's really loud or really big or has lots and lots of flashing lights or anything like that, it can be really challenging for him to handle. So I've intentionally stayed away from a lot of other museums that are just too much, just maybe too much for me to be able to handle. But for him at the i.d.e.a. Museum, he knows where everything is. I love the size. Artville we can close, right? And we can keep everything together. And also I think that here, things that might not be acceptable at other museums, like yelling and screaming or, doing his own thing, are totally acceptable, right? He doesn't have to do everything in a prescribed way. If he wants to do art, he can make it however he wants. If he wants to play with the little kid stuff, he can do that. I think all of that has made it really easy for us to be here. I also feel like we've always been super welcomed. Like, we haven't always been quiet. We haven't always been clean. We haven't always been, the most well-behaved of patrons, but everyone's always smiling at us. Everybody's always so helpful. It's just really easy place to be. So yeah, I would say it's very accepting, very accepting.